flight, still 1092.
Another interesting aspect of my job is that I'm also involved with our community outreach program. And in particular, one of the things that we've done recently is we've kind of consolidated a lot of things that were taken separately and really treated separately and moved them together under one umbrella under our Community Connect program. Great thing about that is we're able to kind of funnel everybody into one place and see all the resources that are available to them, not only from us, but also all the opportunities to connect with us and for us to connect with the community. We do a significant number of events throughout the year, including Night to Unite, which is the first Tuesday of every August. We have officers and firefighters and our public works department and elected officials that will go out and specifically meet with a bunch of these neighborhood cookouts or picnics, get-togethers, and it's a really great, great opportunity for people to, see us and spend time and talk with us. We do a lot of public education events. The Senior Safety Fair, we've had that for 18 years now, and we reach out specifically to that, to that demographic and address issues that are specifically occurring within that part of the population. We also try and do the same thing with some of our multi-housing and mobile home communities. There's issues that are specific to those types of environments and those communities, and we do a lot of work to try and connect with them. We are going to be during the summer, we're involved with the Centennial Square mobile home community for multiple events throughout the summer that we bring officers in, and we've even gone so far as we bring translators in for people that don't speak English as their first language, and that's been a real great success for us in making connections with people that otherwise wouldn't have those connections. We've been participating along with the fire department and the Anoka County Human Services on the New Americans Academy, which is a offshoot of the ESL, or English as a Second Language training, our classes that the Anoka County holds. And we've been able to make connections there and give people an opportunity to really learn why we do what we do and how things in terms of policing might be very different from where they originate from. And we want to make sure that we're communicating that well to people so that they understand that we're not what they might envision as the police that they're used to. And we are truly part of this community. We are truly out here to help them and to keep them safe and to make them feel safe, most importantly.
I think ultimately just showing that you're another human being. It's what we do as a career, but it doesn't define you necessarily as a person. So either meeting people for coffee with our Coffee with a Cop and just being able to talk about anything, not ask questions about law enforcement and give answers, but anything else, good fishing spots, what they like to do for fun, what we like to do for fun. So that part of that you're not just looked at as a police officer, just kind of looked at as a human being. Always make a kid's day to, you're on a call or an accident or whatever, and have a couple of stickers in your pockets go a long way, just to make them smile with, whatever the situation that was going on. We're always in the neighborhoods, I'm not always going to calls. Feel free to stop and say hi, and we're happy to talk. Otherwise, there are, the different events that I kind of touched on earlier. The Coffee with a Cop is a designated one that we're no agenda, just open for discussion, whatever anyone wants to talk about. Our social media on Facebook, Instagram, kind of see a lot of the involvement of what day-to-day stuff is. It's not all just about calls. There's some humor and things on there too.
I encourage them to, even if they see me or another officer outside, just if we're not super busy, maybe just wave at us, and if we got a second, absolutely, we'll sit down and talk to you for as many minutes as we need, as allotting call volume and whatnot. But I encourage them to come in, do a ride along with us. We do have the Citizens Academy, attend that. We explain everything in detail on what we do on the job, what we run into.
We want to be engaged in the community, so we want to work with them. We're part of the community. People may not think that our decisions in some cases are the right decisions, but it's the best decisions we can make, and we want our officers to be making those good decisions on every call, which is why we train so heavily on it. I think that's the biggest part, is just understanding that we are also part of this community, and we have to make difficult decisions at times under difficult circumstances. So just being understanding of that. We want to de-escalate the situations that we can de-escalate, but it's not always up to us. It's sometimes up to that person too, that we may be dealing with or confronted with. But we're always striving to make the best decisions that we can make under the circumstances.